Welcome to Mixed Media Creations with me, Creative Katie, Karen Burchill. Follow me on Instagram at this address and see what I'm up to and sneak peeks ahead of time. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the link in the lower right-hand corner. Today we are doing a Journaling by Fives Revisited and Revamped, and it's Step 5, Adding Focal Image. Links to previous videos in this series can be found in the description box below. Here's some things to consider. I bring these out during the video, but if you want to get a printable of this, you can come and find this in my Facebook group, Mixed Media Creations. Here we go.
Hi everybody, Creative Katie, Karen Burchill here, and we are getting ready to do step 5 in Journaling by Fives, Revised and Revamped. I recovered from the painting one and I kind of set everything aside because I wasn't feeling particularly happy. But you know, as I've looked at them afterwards, and you know, I'm okay. I've recovered. So if you have that kind of shock thing going on, just keep hanging in there. So these are all ready. I've pulled out, I'm surrounded. I've got to the left of me, to the right of me, on the chair beside me, I have a whole bunch of magazine pictures. I'm going to put focal images. I'm going to leave words to afterwards based on what picture actually gets on there. That's what I like doing. I like going to Pinterest and then typing in, you know, butterfly quotes or flower quotes or, you know, something, and finding a quote that just works perfectly. And that just takes time. So that's not something I can really do. And for me, that's what really, you know, getting the right quote or sentiment for the right focal point makes, you know, works for me. Just before I get going with the timed session, just wanted to show you after the paint session. Of course, I had lots of paint left, so I just kept using the palette knife, and I had these deli papers, this odd size because I cut them so that the other ones would be the perfect size, an 8x10 for my jelly plate. So these were the leftovers and they've been sitting there. So I've just put, you know, a couple layers, a couple colors of paint on each one. And, you know, I'll get out my stencils and some of my mark making DIY tools and do some more stuff here. And then I'll have more collage materials. So having looked at this, I've got, you know, I've got the warm colors, a lot of corals, kind of into some purples and blues. I just kind of went through this, you know, and then I know the size, and then I went through my filing cabinet, my big blue box filing system, and I just pulled out, you know, an assortment of things that A, fit size-wise, and B, are going to fit the color. Also, when I look at something, you know, I look at it and I think, okay, like, you know, is there a sentiment that comes to mind? What would I say about this, or what would I do about it? And sometimes it's like a perfectly lovely picture, you know, this one with the little boy playing the piano. But I couldn't think of a sentiment that would go with it, and I couldn't, you know, so then I discarded some, and I have what's left, which is probably easily double what I would probably need to use. So I have those on each side, and I am going to do like the first stage. I'm just going to tack it down with the glue stick, and then when it's not timed, I'm going to come back and glue it down properly with gel medium this time. And I like using gel medium, matte gel medium at the final stage, the more we get into finishing stage or whatever. So I'm just going to, I don't have my timer here, kind of thing. Okay, so battery died right when I was about to start. Fortunately, I caught it. Hopefully we'll have no technical difficulties with this one. So I'm putting 15 minutes. Hopefully I get done. And begin. Don't like this part up here. So I plan on covering that up. I could paint that. Oh, that looks good. I don't like this, so we're gonna, actually this is, it's coming off, so. Perfect color. More, no, wrong shade. Oh, that looks, I'm checking it out in the camera. That's a good trick to do. Okay, I think the kitty cat. Every cat has its day. Okay, we're just gonna, I really like this setup, but well, it's so tiny. I just used that butterfly. You know what, I'm just gonna set that aside. We'll come back to it. Yeah, too matchy. Oh, okay. I don't know what's saying. I like the yellow. I told myself I could turn some of these this way. I think that'll go like that. Wrong shade. Well, that works. Could just do that. Okay. I like how that's kind of elongated. Oops. Checking that I have everything on, unlike last time. Ooh, I kind of like that. I don't like those letters in there. I could paint that out, but move the phone. Ooh, I like that brown in there. Kind of shouldn't have ripped it quite so much. There we go. There we go. Ah, you know what? I'm going to put that too. Maybe not. You know what? I don't think so. We're just gonna go like this. The world is not, oh, I love this background. No. You know what? I have some butterflies here. Love the swirls. Okay, do we want that butterfly? Or do we want that one? I think that one. I like the swirl. I know I have butterflies, but okay, that's and a smaller one. I think I like the bigger. Don't know what saying I might put on that. Ugh, this hot mess here. Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. Kind of replace the one hot mess with another hot mess. No. Ooh. I like the colors here. I think I can paint those out. Well, that's not bad. You know what? I'm just gonna go with this. It's simple. I have kept white space. Yay me. Okay, so this one. Her arm. Got the teals going on here, you know. Ripped her apart. We'll do some cutting there. Butterfly. Another butterfly. Where do we want this little guy? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put him in. Do I want him here? Kind of don't like that kind of color there, so I'm just gonna do that. We're gonna have to do some blending. I don't like this thing in the middle here, so we will put this girl here and we will give her some kind of attitude. Okay, we are down to 4. Oh, that looks spectacular. But too many butterflies already. Too many butterflies. Too many, too many, too many, too many, too many. I like how this goes up here. What? 3. Got these. like this better. Okay. I don't know, that's a little much, but 2, 2, 2. Got some gold there, but I got some flowers. Got some other clocks here. Do a time. Want one big one or 2 small ones? Okay. Oh. I like the white on that. We can give that one some attitude. We have this guy yet. You know what? I'm going to put this guy in the middle. You know, I can always add these later. I'm undecided, so you know what? We're going to have lots of butterflies. There's some great time quotes. Kind of brings out the gold. You know what? I'm going to do it this way. So we have 2 minutes left, so good on me. Okay, so everything's dry. Here's what was all left. So it's gonna go, I'm gonna go put them all back in my folders. In there. Here's what was left that was actually on the table. And here is more of the stuff that I pulled out initially in my first pull out. And then things that were too big or just didn't do. So, you know, I am doing a little bit of thinking and to put on there, but you really, once that timer goes on, something magical happens and some wonderful things come out of it. Here we have this owl. So I'm going to be thinking about quotes, and I'm going to start going on Pinterest, and I'm going to put owl quotes if I don't know some. You know, tulip quotes, spring might be a quote that goes on to here. Butterflies, freedom, wings, you know, I'll be looking for quotes. For me, that's a very important part of it. Cats. He's kind of cute. And here, this is kind of a woohoo page. I don't know, you know, it's a little too mixed up for me, but you know what? We're going to watch and see how that can go. I like this one. I don't know what she's holding, you know. But I like that, you know, I like cutting out the hands, you know, you can really incorporate those into your thing. She's holding it. The swing one, you know. Some of these, you know, I'm going to analyze too, and I'm going to actually write on the back possible quotes, ideas for finishing if it comes to me. You know, some of them might, and then they might just constantly get pushed to the end. You know, this one might be summer. You know, you got the heat, warm colors of summer fun or something like that. So, and also, you know, this is a composition that I would like to duplicate. So I'm going to write that down. You know, what do I like about this? Because these are things, you know, how I put the modeling place. I'd never thought to do a swirl like that across the page. But in the time, that's what happened. And, you know, I like the composition of this background as well. And that might be something I try to duplicate. Again, we have that swirl pattern kind of coming. So, you know, that's good. Here again, I went across the page and I have some white space, which I'm happy about, you know. So butterfly, I love how the butterfly, this blue, I mean the blues go, but this, you know, even just the light blues and that little, the size of the little ticks and everything, you know. So I would try to reduplicate this background. Depending on mood, I like or don't like this one. This is number 11. 12. Definite possibilities for how to alter these magazine, you know. This one's not going to get much more. I don't think, you know. This is a hot mess, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna, what's gonna happen here. He's a cutie. So I hope you've started. If you haven't started, you know, go through the videos, read the videos. You know, I'm giving you lots of hints and tips, you know, trying to troubleshoot some of the possible problems. But in the end, you know, just you jump right in. Do it. It's a worthwhile process. Looking forward to seeing your stage 5.